just want to go ahead and say this is a long video, so it's about 7.5 minutes long. I'm gonna say so a lot too. So if you're not an Ark fan, you can pass by, whatever. But Ark Survival Evolved, that's what I'm playing on 1X, single player vanilla, and this is the tech cave. Basically, this is the final boss. You have to make it through a whole cave. You have to bring in tames. You have to make sure that they all go in. And I failed at a lot of this. Actually, I failed the entire cave. So if you watch the video, if you want, obviously, you will see plenty of fails. I'd say this is the worst thing I've probably ever done in this game so far. I mean, from the get-go, it was awful. I had a bad feeling getting up to it, and leading into it, still had a bad feeling, and it was bad because already right now I'm out of water. So yeah, I needed to bring more water, needed to bring more soups. I brought no soups. I didn't have an otter to help with any of the cold or heat. My tames right here have just fell off and died. I think 2 of them died right here. I only got to fit in like 7 or 8 tames when you can bring in at least 50. I made the fatal mistake of having them follow me through the entirety of the cave, just about. In the beginning, at least, I had them following me through the beginning of the cave. I should have left them at the beginning of the cave, rushed through with a Karcha and killed everything ahead, and then had them follow through one by one, since I didn't have a time limit. But I didn't understand that. I thought that there was a time limit to the Overseer, that I had to get to the Overseer at a certain point, but no. So right here, 3 more are dead. They're stuck in the lava, no way to get them out. They're donezo. Dunzo bunzo. And yeah, so that was pretty bad. And so here I'm trying to retrieve more of them, more of the ones that I have left. I think now we're down to like 4 tames in there. And this whole thing was awful. And then guess who decides to come in? Mr. Microraptor. Boom, knocks me off. I could have died right there. My T-Rexes could have chased after the Microraptor in the lava. But no, that didn't happen. The torture continues. So again, I got no water, so I'm slowly dying, using up all my health brews to make it through here. I'm playing it smart now. Finally, right? Finally. I'm using the tail swipe, knocking everything off. I have my T-Rexes sitting at the end of the cave, or whatever, the front of the cave. Right here is when I spot the Giga. This is only the second time I've ever seen this thing in the game. I went looking for it 3-4 times, can't find it. So I'm trying to look at the comments, but at this point there's like 260 people watching. So I seen someone said lure it in the lava, so I figured this would be the best way to get in the lava. And no, it dances along the edge. So instead of tail swiping it straight off, what do? Take a bunch of hits and back up into a corner. And then I glance over in a panic at my live stream, and someone says, just tail swipe it. I'm like, okay. And I do it, thankfully. And it takes 1 tail swipe, and that thing's in the lava. That's all it would have took in the beginning. Plenty of lessons to be learned made in here in this video. Plenty of lessons. At this point, I'm trying to go back and get as many berries as I can so I can survive. And right there, the Therizino. I could have died right there too. Missed that completely. But right here, I'm retrieving my tames, trying to get them up to the end of this cave, at least to the end of this tech part, and to the cold part, at least, of the cave. It is, I am absolutely freaking out, basically, at this point. I mean, I've lost almost the majority of my tames. And right here, immediately, I'm starting to die again. So I'm using up all my damn health brews. You'll see here another mistake. There's so much to learn from this video. I've learned so much. Right here. Watch this shit. Yeet. There goes another one. Why did I do that? Why couldn't I just leave him right there? I could have just left him right there. But no. Now we're down to 3 T-Rexes in the damn Overseer fight. The final fight in the entirety of the game. And boom, I pass out. I wonder why. I have no water. I wonder why. So here's the full entire battle. More mistakes are made. It's pretty awful. I mean, making this video was painful.
6 more health brews.
going through this whole experience was painful. Did I learn a lot? Yes. Did I lose a lot? Yes. It was just a bad experience. I mean, Ark has one of the biggest learning curves that I've ever experienced. And I went into this game completely blind, basically, letting my viewers on stream help me. And right here, I'm spamming the attack my target. And what are my T-Rexes doing? Just standing there, staring at me. And then, boom, in comes these things, these damn robots. I've never seen these before. They're rolling in, doing damage, going crazy. I mean, all my T-Rexes survive, but I don't. And you'll see in the end why. But, yeah, this was just a huge learning experience for me, and I honestly cannot believe it ended this way, but honestly, I should have known from the start that it would have ended this way. I think I just couldn't believe I even made it this far. So, if you see me live streaming Ark Evolve, just know I am prepping for this again, and I've learned a lot. I'm going to bring in 3 to 4, probably more canteens for the hot part of the cave, the lava part. I'm going to find an otter, I hope, because I've been looking for an otter. Right here, I'm trying to get all my T-Rexes to attack it. So, they're following me for some reason. And look what they do. They trap me. I'm stuck. I'm screaming. I'm wondering, why the hell am I stuck? Why am I stuck? This was, like, so painful to edit. Like, because now I'm having to relive all these damn mistakes I made. And like I said, this is a long video, and I'm just going to do a voiceover because whatever. And, yeah, so I learned that it can't take hits while it has a shield up. I learned that I need to clear the cave. Right here, I'm finally able to do damage, but guess what happens? I get knocked out. Torpor. So right here, I've basically given up. Boom, shoot my own T-Rex. Start spamming, and boom, I'm dead.
There we go. GG's. There goes the Karcha.
Yeah.
There goes everything.
It was crazy.